Hi, thanks for watching. So from speaking with Chris, it sounds like you guys are staying fairly busy. However, being in between seasons right now, with the ability to take on a little bit more work, I wanted to jump in here and make this video to see if there's anything we can suggest for you. So the first thing I did was take a look at the website, and I gotta say that you guys are doing great things on the page. We've got keywords that are bolded and being used properly with the seemingly amount of context to back them up. You've got individual location pages that have unique content on each page, so it's not being counted as duplicate, which is great. A couple of things I would probably suggest is a lot of people are using mobile devices now, so we want to make sure that the website is mobile optimized. So any kind of buttons or any kind of phone number should be a click to call button where they hit it with their thumb on the screen and automatically puts the phone number into their dialer. Same thing with form submits or anything like that. Uh, if there's a contact us now or any kind of button like that, we want to make sure that it's instantly putting the email address right into their whatever server that they're using, so it's automatically starting a new message for them, just to make everything as streamlined as possible because these people have a very short attention span, especially on a mobile device. So we want to make sure we get them at the top of the screen and then everything as easy as possible so that we don't have to copy and paste anything or remember any phone numbers. So then what I did was a couple of searches, and I did a lot of different areas and a few different combinations of keywords. And it seems like that, for the most part, you are ranking, fairly close to the top of the list, not always in the number one position, and not always at the top or in the map pack at all. So there's a few things you can do, just like the SEO or search engine optimization for the website itself. There's some SEO work that can be done on your Google business profile, which is what this area will be in order to stay in the top three ranking. That'll definitely increase your traffic to the site being listed right at the top of the page right here. So when doing that, there's ways you can, in your business description, you're allowed 750 characters. So you want to try to add some keywords in there as well. A big thing is taking photos of your jobs and making sure they're geolocated and tagged within your service area, as well as posting on their profile on a regular basis because Google rewards activity. So the more active you're on your profile, the more Google will reward that. And then you also want to get these things called citations, which is anytime that your name, address, and phone number appear in any online directory. Those include Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. These are usually always free. It just takes some time to find them all, register your business, and then input the information exactly that's shown in Google. You want to try to get listed in more directories than anybody else on this list. So then what I do normally is I take a peek at your website and the competitors' websites, and I put them both into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds when it crawls the site that it uses to determine the position in search results, and then rates its strength and trust on a scale of 1 to 100. So because it seems to be mostly Western HVAC, that seems to be one of the main competitors, I've done the same site analysis to them as well. So let me just go into a little bit of detail on what these numbers mean and then how you can work with them and try to improve them in certain areas. So there's two different ways that Google uses to rank a website. The first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your site. Now this basically boils down to a popularity contest because this authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours and then they create a link. And then that acts as an endorsement that Google uses to build trust because others are vouching for you. Just to give you an example, let's say like the local news station did an article on their website and said the top 10 best HVAC companies in the Boise area. And in that article, the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website. That would be considered one backlink from one referring domain. Now, there are a lot of different types of websites and domains that can link back to yours, any kind of blog or posting sites, press releases. Those citations are extremely powerful. But just something to note here is it's not just a matter of the quantity of these links, it's also the quality. So certain websites are more spammy than others, and we have to make sure that we're getting highly authoritative domains that are also relative to your service industry. That way they transfer that trust through the link back to your site. So as you can see here from Western, even though they're currently outranking you in this search result that I did, you actually have more websites and more links than they do, almost double. So this is where it's more of a quality over quantity, but we would have to go in and actually search through the competitor in each location or for each keyword where you're being outranked and find out exactly where they're getting that power and authority from. So it could be a matter of you have a lot more links, but they have more powerful links from more trustworthy websites. So even though there's less in total, it still adds up to more amount. But like I said, that would be on a case by case basis. If you told me that there were certain areas in the state or certain services that you wanted to try to gain some more traction on, then we would go in and type in those specific keywords for those services in those specific locations, see exactly who your competitor is, and then go through an analysis to find out exactly what kind of backlinks, it's called their backlink profile, that they have, what kind of power they're getting from them, and then try to match that and beat that so that way you can outrank them in each area. Now, the second factor for ranking on a website in the search results is your content on the page, which, like I said, you guys are doing great things on the page. You've got plenty of keywords. You can see all these here, the keywords and phrases that are being typed into Google search, and then the volume, the number of times per month. So normally we would do some research both in the market and on your competitors to try to find all the highest volume keywords relative to the services you offer and the areas you offer them in. But again, if you told me that there were specific types of jobs you wanted to get more of or an area that you wanted to try to get some more traction in, then we would do the research to see, if there are some keywords in those areas or for those services that you're missing out on that you can add to the page, as well as looking into the keywords of the competitors in those areas to see if there's something that's being included on their website that it's not on yours. So how it all works is, like I said, your Google business profile is what powers you in the map pack. And then underneath here in the organic section, this is called the organic search results. This is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up on the list that you're going to rank. So getting more of those links or referrals from highly authoritative and relevant websites is going to help you outrank the competition here on this end. Now, I hope this information was helpful and maybe shows you how you can scale some of the online presence for your business. However, if you have any questions or if you'd like me to go into any further details, I'd be happy to do so. We can talk about specific goals for your business, and then I can do some research to find out what it would take for you to reach those. I appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you.